was a riot that just happened. Like everybody coming together when it come to them bars, and I used to do that joint Life Behind Bars or whatever. Yeah. And I wrote that in lockup. And at the time we couldn't really have no pencils in it, so I had like one little small little piece of lead in the back of my Bible, and I wrote that joint. I had asked the captain came to my door. I asked him for some toilet paper or something, and he looked at me. He opened the flap. He just closed it in my face and walked off. And then like I just wrote it or whatever, and I used to spit that joint, and I can imagine a video for it, like where like say they about to have a riot, and I just spit that joint, and they got the shields and all that about to pop off the mason. So so I start tapping into my gifts like in prison, really like seeing my ability, and it gave me some, because you kind of get low self-esteem back there. You don't got no support and all that. Nobody really writing you. So you like, damn. So you forced to tap into within self. Right. That's what happened.
Like, how on a percentage scale? How many, like, what's the percentage you think of creative niggas that's like stuck in jail?
Oh man, it's so much. Oh my, too many, way too many.
Right.
Like. Listen, man, too many.
What percentage of niggas?
Percentage? Oh, we talking at least, I gotta go up to the 80.
80, right? That's exactly what I thought. I've been booked a lot.
Yes, 80 or above.
80% of these niggas is period, bro. Period. 80%.
Too much.
It gotta be 80%, bro.
No lie.
Or more, bro. Or more.
Some of the best art that we got here was from Luke's cousin, who is incarcerated.
Now he out now.
Shout out to the Brady.
Welcome home.
God, free Philly.
That's what he said. That's good news. Yeah.
Welcome home, bro.
So no, I feel you. So that's definitely inspiring. And so did you do music first, or did you do spoken word?
It's crazy, and I'm so glad you asked that. Like, and I feel like they all family. Like I really, like this is my philosophy on it, right? I feel like you got rap, you got the poetry, you got the spoken word. I feel like the rap is the rhythmic expression of the poetic,
for sure.
Whatever.
I definitely heard that rap was rhythm and poetry.
Yeah, it's the rhythm, but it's still they all family. And then the poetry is like roses are red, violets are blue, whatever. And then you got it on the paper, but the spoken word is the living form. What I try to bring today, like the spoken.
No, what you brought today. What you brought today. Nah, you can stamp that. You can stamp that.
Yeah.
Stamp that shit.
Yeah, what I brought today.
Nah, you brought that straight black man power today. You brought that black man power today.
Yeah, right.
You heard that black family power today. You brought that black family power today. You heard? Fuck that.
Let's go. Yeah.
And I feel like poetry
we gonna give you your flowers.
Just gifts in itself. It helped me feel like I had some type of significance. For real.
No doubt. So when you was younger, did you already write, like, or did you like? Let me stop there. Go ahead. I got
no. You tap.
That's a great question.
It's like your question is like a shovel. It dig deeper and deeper. And like start. It helped me like search within, right? No, like I think we all at some point, and this for all artists. I feel like at some point, even whether we was doing wrong or right, we all gifted, and we gotta kind of be able to look back to them gifts. So when I was younger, like when I was in kindergarten, they said my reading grade level was on like a 3rd grade level.
Okay.
So when I was so I didn't see that. You're not really thinking.
Yeah.
I'm in special ed, the bad classes and all. Yeah. So I'm not really paying attention to it. But when I look back, I'm like, so I had a gift, and I didn't even know that. But ain't nobody telling me that. They say, oh, you emotionally disturbed, or they gonna throw you in jail, whatever, just to suppress it, So when they try to suppress me, they end up squeezing out. Think about a lemon, right? In order for to get the stuff out, you gotta squeeze it.
Right.
So through all that pressure, that's why y'all feel the pain within. Even with the poem when I was talking about George Floyd, like after I wrote that, tears came to my eyes because I've been jumped by 3 cops. I was going to Maryland, had 7 guns pulled out on me, misidentified my car for being stolen, like different. I'm talking about when they jumped me, they had blood coming out my head, dragging my face on the floor, and they tried to close the door and all that too to make it. They vicious, and we all know that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Vicious.
It ain't nothing new.
Yeah,
but it's
seen
like
before, but that's It's horrible to really have to, like, you know what I mean, experience that stuff. It's sometimes it's even horrible being a woman and watching, you know what I mean, and the men experience. It's just like, wow, that we even have to go through these things. So I definitely commend you on being able to come out here and, you know, do it, tell your story and do it so passionately, you know, in a way where it's animated, like you said, and you bringing it to life. You know, you're not just saying something and you're not just speaking it scared and nothing. You saying it, you know, with conviction, you know, and you mean it. It's really, you know, it's felt, like heartfelt, like. So my next question I wanted to kind of couple with the other one was, did you like English class?
The crazy part is, no, I don't think I really liked it last year. So I might say if I finished my work early, right? I don't know. I don't think I really liked it though. That's the crazy part about it. Like I fell into my gifts. Like I didn't ask. It just it came out and I started fumbling into it. You know. I grew up off of like battle rap, watching, you know, battle rap and all that.
Smack
Like,
DVD, nigga.
Smack DVD,
Right.
Like, yo, the bars was like, you know, like one of my favorite.
Murder Mook.
Arsenal
body that
Animal,
shit.
No,
but Arsenal was
Murder Mook.
Arsenal was later.
Yeah. Arsenal was a little later though. Yeah. No. Yeah.
He was later.
Arsenal.
Arsenal hot. No disrespect. Come to the AMF house. But Murder Mook, he made snacks.
Yeah, but definitely.
Reed Dollars was rocking Reed Dollars too.
No, definitely. No, the reason that I moved, bro, I'm from Cali. The reason I'm in Philly is because Snack DVD, like, and then I met niggas actually from Philly when I went to college in Atlanta. I was like, when I had the opportunity to come, I came. I've been here for 7 years. This is the longest I lived anywhere in my life, bro.
Cause we so lit.
I love
Philadelphia.
I don't know. Not that many people.
So all that inspired.
I want to go somewhere else too frequently.
Yeah, no doubt. So, in the future, what can we expect from you? Like, is this stuff already, like not stuff, but is your art already recorded in somewhere that we can find on the platform as far as spoken word, or is it just music, or how can we, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a mixture.
Support you.
It's all right. So right now I have some stuff on SoundCloud. I do have 2 music videos. I have one on YouTube called Eye of the Storm. I made that. That was like one of my first videos. I was excited about that joint. I'm like, damn, it felt good. Like after you make a video, you like, damn, yo, look, I look good on the screen.
Embrace it out right now.
I watched it like 100 times.
Afro Rich, search Afro Rich. Embrace it, featuring Just Josh. But just type in Afro Rich to see Embrace It. That video just dropped today.
Okay.
And I made that. It was just like a fun type video. So I try to, as an artist, I guess what I'm trying to say to other artists is like, be the artist. Be who you are. It's not. Don't box yourself in. Like I'm gonna do spoken word. We can do this. We can do that. Like I know people got their lanes, but you could do multiple different things.
For sure.
Like that's what my cousin be telling me. My cousin Jersey or whatever.
Okay.
And he be like, you know Jersey, right? He do his he do R&B. He did battle rap. He did a lot of different stuff. So I feel like why limit myself?
For sure.
Because I was doing it when I wasn't using my gifts.
Yes.
And all I could do is put my best foot forward. And like I got a poetry slam coming up next week in Newark, New Jersey. So I'm gonna go to Brick City and try to hold it down.
Send it to us. We'll share for you.
Yeah, 20 poets, but they go hard out there. I already know, but I gotta, still like it is what it is.
Ain't nobody about to have outfits and doing the fucking shit.
No, they ain't gonna let the props slide in the poetry. They gonna play this. I'll win that automatically.
Yeah, why wouldn't they let the props slide?
They don't know because it's a point system.
Only thing that you could
That's why you can't do much.
Other than what you did.
It's in your outfit, I guess. Your outfit is enough too, though.
Yeah, it'll kill it.
As you was going on the feedback, I was
pulled up the
like,
Sprite.
hey, what is there really to say to him? Really, he killing it. You feel me? It's like I don't even know if he need to feedback.
Bro, you pulled out a Sprite when you said Sprite.
Only thing that you could do is like cry for real. Like
that's
the only thing. Like
really
at this point, like you know what I mean. So basically, like I wanted to ask you, in the future, what is something that, somebody was trying to get into music or get into the industry in the future, what is something that you would tell them that they could overcome that could be possibly, a hurdle?
I would, oh man, I'm so glad you asked this. I would tell them, to be unapologetic about their art.
Okay.
Because there's going to be some people that's literally going to try to tell you, be around people that celebrate you, not tolerate you.
Can you say that again? You feel me? That's the preaching
Be
joke.
around people that celebrate you, not tolerate you. This right here is a cultivated land. And seeds, they grow on cultivated land, right? And I always tell the artists, I say, listen, right? As an artist, this analogy, right? The microphone is your paintbrush. The canvas is your audience. And guess who's the painter? Guess who the painter is? The artist. In order for the canvas to really feel who you are, you gotta jump. Like tonight, I literally was the paint. I jumped into my art.
Okay.
You know, I jumped onto the canvas, right? You know, and I think that's what we need to do as artists, like literally be unapologetic, because it was at times I was doubting myself, because I'm still growing. Always be teachable and reachable, and be willing to grow. Watch how you treat people on the way up. Stop. Yo, I'm telling you, you'll never know who you're in front of. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, it's a lot of amazing talent in front of us, and the right market and the right person see it, they shoot up, and they've been grinding. So you know, that's why I'm always good on networking. And faces, keep your face good. Love is my secret ingredient, though. That's one of my secrets. A lot of people don't know about that, because it's about look at me. But really, if you notice, I embody the pain of but
transmuted it into love instead of hate or anger or any other thing. I mean, you probably still maybe went through those phases, but still to be able to overcome.
And to still have fun, and also don't take yourself too serious in a sense where you can't have fun. And you can't vibe. Like, I ain't just super conscious, like, I'll put the let's vibe joy that we can just get crazy. Like, you know what I mean? And laugh. And the 4 hours are like, this is the last thing I say. Live, love, laugh, and learn as much as possible. So that's like what I would say, like, listen, man, as artists, man, and support each other to the best of our ability. And if you learn something like, yo, how would I market this? Or if you got this network, my network is your network, and we share it. And you never know. You know, and it's also supporting each other's business. That's okay. That's how I feel like,
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And if you had any message that you basically wanted to make sure the people know and that you wanted to convey about who you are and your brand and what you represent, what could you leave us here with today?
I want to let them know my brand is tag. Like I say, I don't play tag, but the chosen one IT. So when you play tag and you pursuing somebody, they say what? You're it. Right. Okay. So if I get tagged, I always try to tag as much people, even if it's one person in the room. Okay. So my mission statement as an artist is to bring as much creativity, as much art, and to tag and touch as many people in a positive way, whether it's to turn up with them, vibe with them, and share my pain. You know, it's not a one-sided thing. Like, you could be positive, it don't matter. We all artists. So that's what I want to bring to the table. And I'm just glad to have this platform to be able to do it, because I grew as a result. Like, I feel like I get better the more I do it. And I remember I'll never forget that moment. And the way people responded when they seen it, and it was in this place, it was something about the atmosphere. I remember the part though, but this was where it went down in here, and I'll never forget that night. And that pushed me out. Like, it was like, yo, I could do this, yo. Like, y'all encouraged me. So
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
We clap for celebrate each other. It's definitely important to celebrate each other.
Damn, man. That means so much, you know. And also believe it or not, this is one little secret. I got like this little I'm gonna say coach. And he talks to me. He's like, because you're not gonna always get especially when you go OT, right? You're not always gonna get the best responses. But he said, I'm glad that happened. He said, you got to take them bumps and bruises. I've dealt with difficult, hard crowds. I was out Beatmore downtown performing at this one strip club, and you either better bring it or they gonna look at you like, get out. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna say that, but they gonna look like I'm not about to clap. So the tough crowds made me. That's why I appreciate y'all having this, where y'all critique and y'all tell us how to get better. And I'm always looking for growth. That's one thing about me, for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I definitely would say that, it's definitely enjoyable watching you perform, and I'm just excited to continue to see you grow. And this is just the beginning, because, you moving like you've been out here, but that's how hard passion can take you. You feel me? When you want it and you hungry, can't nobody stop you. It don't matter, because you might be a so-called amateur in this industry, but you a vet in the game, period. Like, you've been doing it, you feel me? And
can you just repeat that joint about they said you were socially disturbed or something like?
Yeah, they said I was emotionally disturbed.
Emotionally, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the other thing, we got to get out of that. Like you were saying, like you dug within yourself, because you can't let other people
define you and all that.
Define who you are, and you would never be able to tell I've never seen you perform, and I'm an artist. I sing, but what you brought,
Sing really
well.
well.
Like that's a go, bro. Like if you didn't know. Like
you
walked around here like you knew.
You mean?
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you.
I felt it. That's all I wanted to
Thank
say.
you.
Like,
You that one. You that one that came
yes,
to
sir.
Yes.
Wow,
Nah, that's real,
that's powerful. And the last thing I want to say one more thing.
Yes,
I know
yes,
time
without.
is of the essence, but when they said I was emotionally out of control, this where the amazing part came is when I start doing poetry. I end up being in a place where I can emotionally channel that emotional out of control that y'all said. So now I can be emotionally out of control and it be totally legal. It ain't no problem.
Cause it's art.
It's art.
Yeah,
Right. It was once.
Right, that's how you gotta get them. You gotta finesse them into art, and then you can be yourself.
And now you can do all of that, and it be totally legal. And it's basically to let black men know, man, listen, man, tap into your gifts, ain't too late. Let's get it. Let's go. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
No, that's a good John. That's a great. That's just it's just so powerful. I'm just so happy that you was able to join us and just be here and just just pretty much just exude black excellence. And you went so hard, you know what I mean? And this is what the list is about because we call it an open concert because we want you to take it to the next level. If your people was here, like these little dirt people or somebody like that, they're not doing all of that, you feel me? So the whole point is that they was here, they could be taking pointers like, oh shit, like, I probably need to do that a little bit, like maybe I ain't moving enough when I say this shit, whatever. When he said the white face and all that, you know what I mean? You did the faces, that how they did, you know how they do, like just getting into it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
You said a lot of quotables.
I definitely thank you for joining us this evening. If you could just let us know where we could follow you at, and then we're going to get back into the list.
And y'all can follow me at ITDACHOSEN, the number one. Once again, IT, the chosen one. DACHOSEN, number one. And last thing I'm going to say, when trouble come my way, I start laughing out loud. I'm getting blacker every day. That's why I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Nah, say it with your chest.
You already know.
Say.
When trouble come my way, I start laughing out loud. I'm getting blacker every day. That's why I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey.
Yeah.
If you could get blacker, you ain't black enough.
Hey.